Guys, it's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
2:43 or 1:43, I'm not sure.
It's 1:43.
1:4. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll fix it eventually. 50, lovely, balmy 50 degrees out. We're just getting ready to get out of the house for a while. Lost most of our red colors, but we still got lots of shades of green and yellows and golds going on. A little bit of orange here and there. So there's that. And yeah, we last night I was sitting next to Chloe eating pizza, and I asked her if she wanted a piece, and it was unlike her, but she just moved to the other side of the cage, so I went, oh well, she's in one of her moods, you know. She's a Pioneer hen. They have PMS all the time. So I didn't worry about it too much, and then after I ate, we went and watched a couple episodes of whatever we watched in the bedroom, and I came out to feed the birds, and Chloe was hanging on the side of the cage. And I thought, well, Pioneers, they're bat birds. They hang upside down a lot. So I didn't think about it too much. I just said, Chloe. She didn't respond, and normally she'd just jump and run to the front of the cage to see me. I said, Chloe. And she was hanging by one foot, and at first I thought she was stuck, or, you know, a toenail was caught, or... And the two toes that she was hanging by, I touched her foot, which she normally doesn't like, and she didn't respond, and her other foot was kind of coming out between two other bars, and that was kind of cold. Hey, kitties in the front window, two of them.
And across the window.
And across, yeah. And so I called Pete, it's my default, and meanwhile I tried touching her all over. Her wings were hanging down, which is not right, because usually when they're hanging, their wings are out to the sides. And I touched her beak, I touched her face, her eyes were closed, she wasn't responding, but I could see she was breathing. And at first I thought she was stuck, but, you know, she wasn't. And so Pete put his finger in, and she bit his fingernail, and then went right back to sleep, for lack of a better word. It wasn't really sleep. It's more like unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Would you describe it? So I got a towel, because she was obviously way out of it, and I knew she could bite me too, which normally she wouldn't do. Normally she doesn't bite me. Or she takes my finger in her beak, but she doesn't bite down hard. If she doesn't like what I'm doing, she takes my finger in her beak and you know, moves it away. But boy, there's some red. All these beautiful burning bushes. So she flapped and fell down to the bottom, and it took her a couple seconds to right herself, which is obviously not normal. And then she just kind of collapsed on the bottom of the cage again. And I tried a couple more times to pick her up, because I didn't want her to, I knew she was dying, and I didn't want her to die laying in the bottom of the cage. And both times I tried, from under the towel, she was viciously attacking me, and she was obviously becoming winded. She was trying to get away, and obviously she was wasting what little energy she had trying to fight me off. So, you know, I trusted her instincts and ignored my own, and we turned off the lights and made it quiet and dark in there so she'd have peace. And went to bed, because what else were we going to do, really? That was our normal routine, and if she was aware of anything at all, a normal routine would, I think, bring her comfort rather than disturbance and whatever. So when I got up this morning, Pete had already taken care of her and taken care of her cage, taken everything out. I had a good cry already today. So I'm talking about it now, but I'm not going to talk about it much more. because we're getting out of the house. The river's really high, isn't it, love?
Yes.
After all this rain. But yeah, we got some more beautiful burning bushes. So we're getting out for a while, and that was our last, not quite 24 hours. So off we go to find something to just get us out of the house. When I woke up, Pete had, like I said, her cage, and she was gone, and I told him last night that if she's gone by morning, which I knew she would be. I mean, there was no doubt in either of our minds, was there?
No.
I didn't have to wait. He didn't have to wait for me to get up and say goodbye to her again or anything. And he knew what I meant. So when I got up, he had all the curtains open, which I love. The shades up and the house nice and bright with all the sun, which it was sunny then. I guess there are some red trees still around, streaming in. He had Max and Elliot. One of my frustrations was with having the 3 cages there, getting the birds in and out, involved either pulling out a cage, which my back wasn't always ready for, or opening the top, which is what I usually did to get them out. But he had them turned around, so now it'll be a lot easier to get them in and out. And so there's that, I guess. Phoebe's been sick, not sick really, just brain damaged for so long. I mean, many years, over 10 easily. We always expected her to be the next one to go, but Chloe was over 20 years old. I'm showing you the pretty trees while we're going. Chloe was over 20 years old. I've had her since she was weaned, and we first got her. See, did I have Elliot first and then you got Chloe? Or was it the other way around? It's been so long.
Yeah, I think we got Elliot and then we got Chloe.
Yeah, because Elliot, when we picked him up, the house he was at, he let Pete handle him, but not me. Then once we got him home, he'd come to me, but he would bite Pete, which he's pretty much done ever since. Chloe, so we got Chloe, which I'd wanted a Pyonis anyway, and she was the opposite. She would bite me, which she hasn't bitten me since that time, but she would bite me, and she loved Pete. Then after a while, for Pete's job, this is a college, Andrews University, the Seventh-day Adventist school, college. Anyway, he had to go away for a week to New York for training for the job he was doing at that time, and I guess she decided he wasn't dependable if he was going to disappear, right?
Yep.
And she switched
Loyalties.
Yep. Now, we've had other, yeah, that guy really should be not doing whatever he's doing and just drive. We've had other birds between then and now that, you know, Pete handles them fine. But those first 2 ended up being... So, anyway, that's how our weekend has been last night, this morning, and now we're getting out. And I have to admit, my love, I am feeling better now that I'm out of the house. I don't feel like I have a lump in my throat that's going to let loose any minute or any second. So that's a good thing. I already had my good cry. It's not to say I won't have any more, but the worst one's probably out of the way. So life will go on now. And I will see you guys in a bit. Bye. It's because I haven't been to a Big Lots in probably a year. And I used to like roaming around in there. Of course, that was back when I roamed. Now I can walk around. Right, dear?
Yep.
So, that's the first stop. Hi guys, that's crooked. We got a lot of stuff at Big Lots. that we didn't know we needed. We are at a different, we haven't been to this Asian buffet yet before, but it's always packed when we drive by. There's always tons of cars. And so I figure it's a good one. Just took a picture of my meal. I got spinach with cheese on top, a spring roll, roasted chicken, something with shrimp, broccoli, and zucchini. I wanted just a zucchini, but I figured I better, you know, whatever. And mushrooms and oyster sauce. And that's what I got. Oh, and a chicken wing with nothing on it. So after this, I can go up and get a big fat salad. So that's what we're doing. And it's about 3 o'clock. There's probably at least 50 outside. I had to put my coat in the car because it's way too hot. And Pete just went and he's getting his, and I'll take a picture. Here's when he gets back with it. So see you later. That's where we just stopped, and we're on our way home now, I think, are we? Oh, he doesn't know. We may be, or maybe not, we don't know. It is 53, no wonder I was hot with my coat on. 4:24 p.m. But it feels like 5:24, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The only thing I bought at the Goodwill was this for the kids. A little video. If I can get it out of the bag. "16 Bible stories and a bunch of sing-along songs." So, yep. And here we are. This must be the shopping hall of Benton Harbor or St. Joseph or whatever. I said Benton Harbor. It's clear my way. Well, guys, I'm gonna go for now. If we can stop anywhere else, I'll take some pictures, and that'll be family farming home. That'll be it, because I'm just not feeling particularly chatty. So I will see you guys next time. I hope you all are having and have had a great weekend. Take care, God bless, and see you next time.